You're tuned into the first newscast devoted to the Highland Lakes area. Local team coverage on Tribune Headline News, bringing you the stories you care about now. Hi everyone, I'm Connie Swinney. This is the Picayune TV on Northland Channel 15. In today's show, we have the latest on a homicide case unfolding in Travis County with ties to Spicewood. That story plus weather and sports in a moment. But first, a man accused of kidnapping his ex-wife at knifepoint to force her to go to a pastor ends up behind bars. 53-year-old James Dwayne Hosager is charged with aggravated kidnapping. Police say on July 8th he abducted his ex-wife at knifepoint so they could talk to a minister. The case began at a residence on Lost Spur in Horseshoe Bay South. Police say a domestic dispute escalated, and the suspect drove the woman to a Baptist church in Marble Falls. The woman eventually escaped. The man was arrested several hours later at the auto center at the Marble Falls Walmart. If convicted of first-degree aggravated kidnapping, Hosager could face up to 99 years in prison. In our next headline, Travis County authorities find the body of a Spicewood woman in the lake near Pace Bend Park. The discovery launched an investigation into the death of the victim, 22-year-old Veronica Navarro. Authorities arrested 27-year-old Joe Carr after being alerted by Canadian authorities he was attempting to cross into their country. Coming up next, we have a special guest weather host who's spending her second summer with us learning the ropes.
It's going to be another hot summer week. Listen up for the details.
We are established. We are qualified. We are certified. We are knowledgeable. We are dependable. We are Ken's Heating and Air. Our people make the difference.
Welcome back. Join me in welcoming 15-year-old Caitlin Edwards. She's the daughter of our editor, Thomas Edwards, for the Picayune and Sunday Tribune. Caitlin is spending part of her summer here and in Austin. She has found plenty to do, including a hobby known as stand-up longboarding. She brings us the forecast.
Hello everyone, I'm Caitlin Edwards. It's going to be yet another hot week. During the daytime, it's going to be mostly sunny and hot with highs above 100 and most likely zero rain. Here's your Highland Lakes forecast for Northland Channel 15 and the Picayune TV. Wednesday, it's going to be hot and sunny, most of the time with a high near 100. South wind between 5 and 10 miles per hour. Wednesday night is going to be partly cloudy with a nice and cool low of 76. South wind around 10 miles per hour. Thursday, it's going to be hot and sunny, of course, with a high of around 101. South wind around 10 miles per hour. Thursday night, it's going to be partly cloudy again with another cool low of 76. South wind staying at around 10 miles per hour. Friday, it's still going to be hot and sunny with another high around 101. South wind still at 10 miles per hour. The weekend looks nice and sunny with no chance of rain. Perfect for spending an afternoon out on the lake. The evenings look to be a comfortable cool as well. While I'm here, I'd like to inform you about some heat safety tips since I'm such a big outdoors person. You're definitely going to want to fill up on plenty of water, ideally a cup every hour or so. You're going to want to keep cool by spending some breaks in the shade or indoors. And don't forget that sunscreen. Sunburn can really put a damper on your day. You're also going to want to dress appropriately in light-colored, loose clothing to help keep you cool. I'm Caitlin for Northland 15 and the Picayune TV. Have a great day.
Thanks so much, Caitlin, for that report. We'll be right back with sports.
Even though we're less than 30 days away from actual two-a-days, we're going to give you an update on some 7-on-7 teams coming up in sports. One 7-on-7 team is now starting its summer, while the other has one more tournament to attend. We're going to start with the Marble Falls Mustang Junior Varsity team, which was at College Station for the Primetime Sports state tournament. Marble Falls went 1-1 in its pool, advancing to the championship bracket where they lost to an Arlington Martin team that was very, very good. Marble Falls did use one quarterback, Austin Ellis, who played pretty well, and of course he was able to spread the ball around quite a bit. Marble Falls won one game in triple overtime, and that was against one of the Arlington schools. And then, of course, that kind of set the pace for the rest of the day for Marble Falls. They ended up losing the next two games, but because there was a three-way tie in the pool, that meant that the Mustangs were able to advance based off of point differential. Now, we did tell you that there was one other team preparing for the state tournament, and that's the Burnet Bulldogs, using the very last qualifying tournament to get there. They did go up to Arlington 2 weeks ago, were able to qualify there thanks to winning their pool, which means now that they are able to turn their sights now to Pool I with Boyd, St. Andrews, and La Villa. Now, of course, Burnet will be playing then against Boyd Thursday at 1 o'clock, against St. Andrews at 3 p.m., and then against La Villa at 5 p.m. on Thursday. The top two teams will advance to the championship bracket, while the bottom two teams will go to the consolation. There is plenty of reason to win and stay in that championship bracket. The biggest, because you get Thursday night off. If you end up losing and going into the consolation, the first game actually starts Thursday at 6 o'clock. We did get a chance to talk to Weston Cosby, the outstanding quarterback of the Bulldogs, who has led them now to their second straight state tournament. Here are his thoughts about his team.
We have a lot of young guys on this team, and I mean every practice, every day, I try to talk to them and tell them, hey, if you can't beat that guy, sit it down, take a comeback, over a missed ball or a pick. We could if we do that, then I think that would help us a lot with those holes and everything.
Of course, this 7-on-7 state tournament is sponsored by Rivals.com. That's it for sports. I'm Jennifer Fierro. Connie, back to you.
Thanks, Jennifer. Burnet will prove they have taste, especially for Hill Country food and wine. The second annual Taste of the Hill Country Food and Wine Festival is coming up this Saturday, July 16th from 2 p.m. to 6 p.m. at the Galloway Hammond Recreation Center. Visitors can sample the best culinary treasures from around the area. Over 500 people from across Central Texas attended the previous event, which featured catered food and wine along with live music. Tickets are $20 at the door, $5 less in advance. You can check out the website on your screen for more information. Those were your headlines. You can check out more stories and some of our other shows at our YouTube page. You can see the website there on your screen. For the Picayune TV, I'm Connie Swinney.
Hello everyone, I'm Amber Weems with the Picayune Roundup. You're watching us on Northland Channel 15. Thanks for joining me. In this week's episode, Marble Falls city leaders honor those who keep local parks a great place for families. And a series of summer classes will begin to bring out your creative side. Those features in a moment. But first, descendants of Marble Falls founders celebrate the 124th birthday of the city. The Falls on the Colorado River Museum hosted the annual Founders Day event Saturday at Lakeside Pavilion. The event included live and silent auctions, entertainment, and a barbecue. Hundreds of people attended the celebration, which also featured demonstrations in genealogy research. The day is set aside to honor the founding of the community on July 12, 1887. In our next Picayune feature, Marble Falls city leaders take the time to recognize the work and dedication of staff members and volunteers who take care of local parks.
Proclamation designating July as Parks and Recreation Month.
We're proud to help recognize these fine folks who attended a City Hall meeting recently for the proclamation. The Parks and Recreation Department and volunteers are responsible for the upkeep, maintenance, and upgrades to facilities in parks including Johnson, Westside, and Fall Creek. We would like to leave you with a little bit of harmony. The Harmony School of Creative Arts is offering several summer classes for young and old. This newest facility for the nonprofit organization based in Marble Falls is known as the Color Spot Building. The main campus is located just off Mormon Mill Road. Upcoming classes offered include piano, sewing, adult photography, cooking, and more. Here's a look at a rundown of some of them this summer. Coming up next week, July 18th through the 22nd, you can explore fine art sewing and Mommy and Me classes at both facilities. And from July 25th to the 29th, young composers and creative cooking. Get ready for photography lessons in August. You can check out more about Harmony School of Creative Arts at the website on your screen. That was your roundup. Thanks for joining me. For the Picayune TV, I'm Amber Weems.